Trump's proposed 25% auto import tariffs are set to reshape the 2026 car market. A normal car purchase could turn into a financial trap overnight, with prices jumping $10,000 to $15,000 depending on origin. In this video, I'll break down 10 cars that may become overpriced disasters and risky to buy soon. Number 1. Dodge Hornet. The Dodge Hornet is one of the clearest examples of how tariffs and production costs can completely destroy a vehicle's future. Built in Italy and shipped to the US, it becomes heavily exposed to import taxes that instantly raise its price by thousands of dollars. Even before tariffs, the Hornet was positioned as a premium compact SUV, but after a potential 25% increase, it simply stops making financial sense. Buyers who once considered it a sporty alternative in the crossover segment are now priced out of the market. Dodge has already slowed production decisions, showing how serious the issue is. The bigger problem is long-term ownership. Parts availability, maintenance costs, and resale value all become uncertain. In simple terms, the Hornet isn't just expensive, it's becoming economically unviable for the US market entirely. Number 2. Subaru Forester. The Subaru Forester is known for reliability, but tariffs are quietly pushing its price higher every year. Since most Subaru vehicles are imported from Japan, they are directly affected by trade costs that increase MSRP even before reaching dealerships. Buyers are already seeing small increases in pricing, but the real impact will come in 2026 when tariffs fully reflect in retail cost. A $1,000 to $2,000 jump may not sound huge, but in a competitive SUV market, it's enough to shift buyers toward cheaper alternatives. The Forester's ownership costs are also rising due to imported parts, which makes repairs and servicing more expensive. While Subaru's engineering reputation remains strong, the value proposition weakens when the same car costs more for no added benefit. Over time, this price creep makes the Forester less attractive for budget-conscious SUV buyers. Number 3. Honda Civic. The Honda Civic has always been the definition of affordable reliability, but tariffs are threatening that identity. While some models are assembled in North America, many parts still come from global suppliers, which means costs increase across the supply chain. Once tariffs fully take effect, the Civic could see price increases of up to $7,000 depending on trim and region. That completely changes its position in the market. A car once known for being budget-friendly suddenly competes in a much higher price bracket. Maintenance also becomes more expensive because replacement parts are not fully domestic. Over time, even simple repairs like sensors, brakes, and electronics cost significantly more. For a vehicle that built its reputation on affordability and low running costs, these changes seriously damage its long-term value and appeal. Number 4. Jeep Compass. The Jeep Compass is directly affected by import tariffs because it is built in Mexico and shipped into the US market. This instantly puts it in the highest risk category for price inflation. With tariffs applied, the Compass could become $7,000 to $8,000 more expensive almost overnight. That destroys its competitiveness in the compact SUV segment, where buyers have plenty of alternatives from Toyota, Honda, and Mazda. Even worse, Jeep's brand loyalty may not be enough to justify such a massive price gap. On top of that, replacement parts and maintenance costs also rise due to cross-border supply chains. The Compass was already fighting for market share, and tariffs make that battle much harder. For many buyers, it simply becomes easier to switch to a competitor rather than pay significantly more for the same level of performance and features. Number 5. Hyundai Palisade. The Hyundai Palisade is a popular family SUV, but tariffs are slowly pushing it out of the affordable premium category. Imported from South Korea, it faces increased pricing pressure even with reduced tariff agreements in place. The result is an estimated $4,000 to $5,000 price increase across trims. That shift places it directly against luxury competitors like Acura and Lexus, which weakens its value advantage. Families who once saw it as a smart, budget-friendly 3-row SUV now face a much higher entry cost. Over time, even replacement parts and servicing become more expensive due to import duties. While Hyundai still offers strong warranties and features, the overall ownership cost rises significantly. The Palisade remains a strong product, but its affordability advantage is shrinking fast under tariff pressure. Number 6. Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 is caught in a unique situation because of where it is built. Models imported from Japan are directly impacted by tariffs, while the US-built CX-50 avoids those extra costs. This creates a pricing gap of around $5,000 between two very similar vehicles. As a result, the CX-5 loses its long-standing advantage in the compact SUV segment. Buyers naturally shift toward the cheaper CX-50, even if they previously preferred the CX-5's design and reputation. This is a perfect example of how geography can change market demand overnight. Even though the CX-5 still offers great performance and reliability, its higher cost makes it less competitive. Dealers are already seeing inventory imbalance as buyers avoid tariff-affected models. In the long run, this could force Mazda to rethink its pricing and production strategy in North America. Number 7. Chevrolet Equinox. The Chevrolet Equinox is heavily exposed to tariff risks because it is built in Mexico for the U.S. market. This makes it one of the most vulnerable mainstream SUVs in terms of pricing. With a 25% tariff impact, the Equinox could see price increases of $7,000 or more. That completely breaks its value positioning in the compact SUV segment. GM originally moved production to Mexico to reduce costs, but now that decision backfires under new trade conditions. Even repair and maintenance costs rise because many components are sourced internationally. Dealers may struggle to sell higher-priced models in a segment where buyers are extremely price-sensitive. The Equinox shows how quickly a manufacturing strategy can become a disadvantage when global trade rules change. For many buyers, this SUV may no longer feel like an affordable option. Number 8. Kia Sorento Hybrid. The Kia Sorento Hybrid is one of the most affected vehicles in Kia's lineup because its hybrid system depends heavily on imported components from South Korea. Even though some assembly happens in the US, the most expensive parts like batteries and electric motors still face tariff exposure. This leads to a price increase of around $5,000 to $6,000 in many configurations. That completely changes the hybrid's value equation. Buyers who expected fuel savings to offset the cost now face a much higher upfront price that takes years to recover. Gas versions of the Sorento become more attractive simply because they are cheaper to buy. Over time, even servicing hybrid systems becomes more expensive due to imported parts. The Sorento Hybrid loses its main selling point, long-term savings. Number 9. Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 has been America's best-selling SUV for years, but tariffs are disrupting that dominance. While some production is in North America, a large portion still comes from Japan, especially hybrid models. This results in a price increase of around $3,000 to $4,000. That may seem moderate, but in a competitive segment, it's enough to shift buyer behavior. The Honda CR-V, built mostly in the US, suddenly becomes a cheaper alternative. This price gap weakens the RAV4's long-standing market leadership. Even loyal Toyota customers are starting to reconsider their options. Maintenance costs also rise due to imported components, reducing the vehicle's overall affordability. The RAV4 remains a strong SUV, but tariffs remove one of its biggest advantages: value for money. Number 10. Volkswagen ID.4. The Volkswagen ID.4 is one of the most heavily impacted electric vehicles due to its production in Germany and Mexico. Tariffs can increase its price by $5,000 to $15,000 depending on trim level. This completely destroys its positioning as an affordable EV alternative. EV buyers are extremely price-sensitive, and this kind of increase pushes the ID.4 into a much higher bracket. On top of that, replacement parts like batteries, electronics, and drivetrain components also become more expensive over time. Insurance costs may rise as vehicle value increases, and loan payments become heavier due to inflated MSRP. The ID.4 was designed to compete with mainstream EVs, but tariffs push it closer to luxury pricing. For many buyers, that makes it far less attractive in an already competitive electric vehicle market. So now you've seen how 25% auto import tariffs could reshape the 2026 car market. From SUVs to trucks, almost every segment is affected. Prices are rising and strategies are shifting. Before buying, think total ownership cost and tariffs. Stay tuned for next breakdown of best and worst brands soon.